This is the largest trench line ever built in the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and today we're going to transform it into a super trench fortress. Let's begin. Alright, we've got a beautiful wall fortress now, but it's going to need some more weapons than just these E-web turrets in the trenches. So why don't we go ahead, add some weaponry, as well as some more defensive positions inside the fortress itself. Well, we've built the wall mega fortress here. Let's go ahead and fill it with clone troopers and then create the CIS landing invasion. Let's do this thing and get into the largest Clone Wars trench fortress battle ever. And here we have it, boys, the droid invasion force with J1 proton cannons, AATs, dwarf spiders, B2 super battle droids, tri-droids, homing droids, and a plethora of B1 battle droids ready to assault the largest trench fortress ever made of the 501st Clone Trooper Legion. We've got 50mm turrets, ATTE tanks, E-web turrets on the interior as well as in the trenches, as well as some of these anti-infantry guns. We've got bunkers, we've got flak positions, we've got it all, baby. This is going to be a deadly and brutal battle. And at the helm of it all is Captain Rex back here, chilling in the back lines with his clone trooper brethren. Either way, guys, let's see if the droid army can assault and take out this trench fortress that we just built. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Now let's get into this thing. Real quick, huge thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. They have literally the best deals in gaming. I use it all the time. If you like Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars for $2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $9. One of my favorite Star Wars games, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $1.70. If you want to play the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, Men of War Assault Squad 2, $3. Extremely popular games can be up to 99% off. Link in the description below. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. Alright, boys, here we go. We're pressing start right off the rip here, and we're going in slow-mo because this is going to be a massive battle. Already, wrist rockets flying from super battle droids exploding from incoming clone trooper rockets, as well as 50mm fire. AATs firing away. The droids in the back are starting to scramble across the foggy wasteland here that is a horrific battlefield for the clone troopers and droids alike. Many clones on the wall itself are suppressed, a few popping up bravely to fire away though. Down below on the trench, it seems like more people are firing on the trench itself. In their bunkers ahead there's about 2 to 3 soldiers per bunker, and it seems like they're still alive and firing away as well. So hopefully they can contribute a decent amount to this battle because they have very, very solid defensive positions right there. I'm seeing many of these 50mm turrets getting hit by rockets and things along those lines, so they're probably dead for the most part. The trooper inside doesn't always like fall out when the turret dies, so it can be kind of hard to tell which ones are alive and which ones are dead at the end of the day. But the tri-droids also up here sniping away. They can pick off clone troopers one by one. They're a one-shot kill against clones, so they can be absolutely devastating. Same with the dwarf spiders, which as you can see here, this one back here just doing covering fire. Most of the super battle droids in the front lines are completely dead at this point, as are the super battle droids that were in the front lines. The proton cannons, I don't know. Oh, this one's still alive. It still got its trooper in it, so it might be firing out. I'm not entirely sure what it's doing right there. AATs popping off in the distance as they explode from incoming ATTE fire, although the ATTE right now is having its sirens going off, which means that its shields are in fact down, meaning it is very susceptible to death at this point. And we've got a few strafing AATs off in the distance that are going to come through and possibly shoot it and destroy it. It's not on fire yet though, and once it is on fire, it's pretty much donezo. It's like 1 or 2 more shots and then it is dead. So It's got a little bit more time in the tank, but beyond that, it's probably toasted. More troopers down below in the trenches starting to get suppressed here. AAT popping from a rocket trooper up in the wall here. That's the beauty of the rocket troopers, baby. They pop up, they get kills, they drop back down. They are beasts. Also, I'm seeing some rockets going out into droid lines in the back as more and more droids and clones alike end up dying on this here battlefield. The lag is subsiding, which is a beautiful thing. We love to see that, baby. Heck yeah. And we've still got a lot of units for both sides on the battlefield, so it's very hard to tell who is even winning this thing at this point. It seems to me like both sides have a good shot at taking away a victory here, but you just never know. You never know till it's over, baby. The ATTE is now on fire, so it's probably only a few AAT shots away from completely exploding and going down, which is no bueno, as there's 3 AATs currently strafing along to fire at it. So that could be a serious danger for the clones aboard the ATTE right there. There are some more rocket troopers over here, though, that could take out these AATs, but this one is strafing right in front. Could get the kill shot very, very easily here. I don't know where that shot came from, but the ATTE explodes into a fireball, and there goes the Republic's strongest weapon on the battlefield. I'm guessing pretty much all the 50 mils are also down for the count. I don't think they're going to be making it much further in this battle. All of this far left side is dead for the clone trooper army. That is such a yikes. I mean, they've still got entrance troopers ready to defend, so that's a good thing. But yeah, the exterior wall defenses are, there's a couple troopers left alive, but mostly dead. And the trench itself is dead, and it looks like the bunker here is also dead. Rip to those boys. But the far right for the droids over here, seems like the clones are doing a bit better of a job staying alive. This 50 mil, I think, is dead because I'm seeing the foot of the gunner there. But the wall is still alive. There's no trench in front of this part of the wall, but the trench over here is super dead. There's a couple troopers. Most of this wall dead as well, but a few in the middle managing to continue to fire out. And the trench in the middle also seems to have the most soldiers left alive. Once again, the middle section of defenses tend to do the best in these types of videos. They have the strongest defenses and they last the longest, but the flanks are always just so hard to hold. Just like in real life, baby. Tri-droid taking some beefy shots right there. That might go down pretty soon. Homing droid over here. Sirens are going off for this thing as well, so it's seriously damaged, but still maintaining a crazy amount of fire at these clone troopers, but pretty much all of them are dead up here, so I don't know what it's shooting at right now. Maybe just trying to destroy the wall, something like that. Airborne 501st Trooper gets absolutely dropped by a droid sniper. And now it's really going to be the droid infantry's time to shine. I mean, droid tanks can come through the middle entrance. They can push the ATTE to the side and come on through. They probably will meet some bazooka fire or something on the interior, but they will be able to help the droid infantry for longer in this battle. But, oh, get sliced up and taken down right there in an instant. Whew! But I do think the droid infantry is going to be what makes or breaks this battle for the droid army here. They are the most important piece to the puzzle. The tanks soften up the clone exterior defenses, but the droids themselves got to take on the interior defenses. Although there's still some exteriors going on right here, so the droid tanks are not completely out of a job just yet. All right, let's boost it up to 2-speed here, as we're not getting nearly as bad of lag right now. Ooh! Is that the Tri-Droid? Yeah, Tri-Droid just got absolutely demolished right there and is down. Some of these proton cannons moving out, they're usually very easy to kill because the droids on them are actually exposed, but right now they're facing the wrong way for the clones to shoot those droids, so they're able to actually just kind of move forward at their own pace, which is kind of funny. I always thought these J1s were so stupid looking in the Clone Wars, but I can understand how they could be really, really good vehicles, because not only can you use your artillery defensively with these guys, you can also use them offensively and push forward. It's pretty ingenious, to be honest with you. So props to the droids for figuring that one out, although the design is super silly looking. I don't know, maybe some people like it. It's just not my favorite, to say the least. How's the far right flank doing? Okay, these guys are not pushing in just yet. How about the other side? These guys are very close to pushing in. Clone Trooper units have some cover back here behind an AAT, which is helpful. Still able to get shot a little bit through this little corner here, so that guy gets dropped right there. The left side, though, does have an E-Web and some more troopers as well. And then further in, these guys might be able to hold this as a choke point for a while, so that could be good. The middle, again, has more choke point units here. This guy's supposed to be on the E-Web. That's weird. Maybe I forgot to put him on. That's Mobby. Alright, well, we do have an E-Web there. There should be, yes, more E-Webs over here, as well as more positions ready to hold the choke points. Wow! Oh, there goes one of those proton cannons. The other one tilting awkwardly to the side. Might go down later on. This is absolute pandemonium right here, baby. This is absolutely bonkers. My goodness. Holy cow. Look at that. The droid's just cleaning up the exterior right now before the big interior assault goes down, in which Captain Rex's defenses will get really pushed. This E-Web somehow died. I'm not entirely sure how, but she's down for the count. Sniper actually sniping all the way through here. DC-15X's, man, they are absolutely dope. These troopers right here obviously died, so now these guys are all alone without their E-Web defense, so that's so sad. So sad, but we do have a grenade going off. Beautiful. Keep that up. Keep grenading. That's an easy way to get multiple kills. As you can see there, that's like 5 droids exploding from that one grenade. I think it might have been this trooper here, so if he could throw some more, that would be marvelous for the clones. Either way, I wanted to test out sort of doing the build at the start of this video to actually show, you know, how we set it up and things like that. I know some people in the past have asked me to do that. I've done it a couple times in the past, but I've never really made it a regular thing, usually doing a little bit more of like a cinematic intro in these videos. But let me know what you guys thought. Do you guys want me to do more of that style of like, this is what we're building today, showing a time lapse of me building the defenses, and then going into the battle after that? Is that interesting to you guys, or do you prefer like little cinematic glimpses of what's going to happen in the battle, and then the battle starting after that? I don't know. Let me know. I like both. I can always alternate between the two, depending on how I feel, you know, the battle will go best. You know, what's the best style for said battle, something along those lines. Or if you guys don't like this method at all, just let me know in the comments and I don't have to do it anymore. But yeah, let me know. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Either way, more droids pushing forward this way. These clones not doing the best of job taking them out, to be completely honest with you. We got 2 E-Webs back there firing away, but the anti-infantry gun here ended up dying super early on. These clones are getting sniped out and dying, so the interior is off to a bad start. The middle, not really seeing too much droid movement. There's like one droid right there. He's not pushed in yet, and a bunch that can go in soon as well. The far left side over here, I'm not seeing any droids coming through this way, so it might be the middle and the far right for the droid army. That could just be where they end up pushing fully throughout the rest of this battle. These E-Webs trying their best to stop the droids. That DC-15X sniper in the way back also still firing, but these guys on this blockade here are all dead at this point. RIP. Okay, the middle ground is finally starting to activate. Looks like the droids are taking advantage of the clones' own trenches back there, which is going to be helpful for them. Just a little bit of cover that they can take on some of these clone troopers at the entranceway with. I don't think the droids have really any more AATs. Oh, there's 2 over here, and there's Dwarf Spider that's pushing through. They just need to push past the ATTE to get that reinforcement coming in. Look at this, he's using the 50 mil as cover, and he explodes. That cover did not last very long. More droids trying to death charge on in here and getting shot up by the 501st on the other side. Wow, that is brutal. Yeah, the middle ground here could definitely do a very, very solid defense for a long time during this battle. I think they have the stuff to make it happen and really stop the droids in their tracks. It's this flank over here that really worries me, because these droids might be able to come in and sideswipe on through. They've already got snipers picking off clones. Those 2 E-Web turrets on the right over here are dead. Snipers are trying to take out this autocannon here too, and they're pretty close to being successful in doing so, so that's very not good. Yeah, these DC-15X clones are kind of the only ones able to fire at these droids right now, so hopefully they can get a few kills and keep them at bay. but if they didn't have that droid flank over there, I think the clones would be absolutely crushing this battle, but this makes me quite worried. At the very least, these guys here might be able to do something. Okay, there's something, maybe this E-web's already broken or something like that, because those clones will not stay on it. Okay, a couple droids actually climbing the walls over here, but these clones are able to quickly deal with them. That's kind of what happens when droids get stuck like this. They eventually just kind of mountain climb upwards like that right there. So it's not actually helping them that much, but at the very least they are distracting these clones right here from firing down this way, although I'm not sure if it's needed. We've still got a clone up on this wall here, and actually it looks like a few droids are climbing up that way too. How about this flank? Anything going on? It looks like this E-web turret did eventually die. We do still have an anti-infantry gun there, but that's just about it. That side of the battlefield really just not seeing a lot of action. Okay, this anti-infantry gun did die over here. Rex is firing away. The two DC-15X snipers still trying to help out. It looks like they're picking off a few droids over this way, so that's good. At least some losses are being delivered unto the droids, but this flank, again, I think will be the death of the clones if they don't get it under wraps. It could get really, really bad really, really quickly over that way. Droids still trying to push over here, not doing a great job. That's to say the very least. They're getting absolutely clobbered by this clone fire. Alright, let's go ahead and bump it up to full speed here. Thank you guys for bearing with me during the slow-mo parts. I know some people like it, other people it kind of annoys, but when you want to do battles in Men of War, it gets really, really laggy. So at the start, you kind of gotta deal with the slow-mo. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's crushing droids! The 50 mil continuing to get kills in its post-mortem days. Oh my goodness. That is actually so cool. Okay. That's absolutely crazy. Kind of love to see that. That just kind of toppled over and killed a bunch of droids for free for the clones at no expense to the clones. Well, I guess the expense of their dead 50 mil, but it was dead anyway. One of the DC-15X clone snipers over here is dead at this point. The other's still alive. The droids, they're just slow pushing over here, so I'm not too worried about that. I think they will knock out a lot of this defense, but these guys over here at the very least have a decent spot to hold. These troopers here did end up dying. I think they got side-angled by some droids over here, but we've still got this entranceway being held pretty nicely over here. Droids coming on in, getting shot up extremely quickly, and dying extremely quickly due to these clone troopers. If these AATs can push through, I think the droids do have a chance of making a solid push inwards and killing a lot of clones. But at the current rate, that's not happening, and right now it's just up to the droid infantry, and they're not able to breach this choke point right here. So why don't we go ahead and time-lapse for a little bit, since it's just kind of droids coming in, trickling in, not doing all that much. We could see the left flank if it does come through over that way. We could see the walls, and most importantly, we see the droids getting toasted in the middle. So let's do this thing. Alright boys, been about 4 minutes with that time lapse there. Seems like the clones are holding up just fine. Couple more losses over here, and I think it's from the mountain climbing droids being able to get little quick ambushes. But the flank over this way hasn't really worked out for the droids. Most of them just end up getting crushed. A few more droids are pushing in, and I think, yeah, them kind of coming around the side over here could be helpful for their cause. I'm not entirely sure if it'll fully work out, but could definitely help. Fashow! More grenades going off over this way. These clones must have some serious kills. This guy's got 40. This guy's got 5. This E-web's got 4. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. So they've done nothing. This guy's got 19. Holy cow. Maybe a lot of that came from his rocket and some from his pistol, maybe. This trooper's got 4. This trooper's got 9. This trooper's got 9. And this trooper's got 12. Wow. This trooper's got 1. This trooper's got 10 and 1 tank kill. This trooper's got 6. This trooper's got 1. And this trooper's got none. Alright, how about these guys? Rex has none. This trooper's got none. This trooper's got one. This E-Web has 2 and 1 tank kill, apparently. Probably Super Battle Droid or Dwarf Spider is my guess, and he dies. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy, these guys probably have none. These guys back here might be able to help out now that these droids are coming up much farther forward. Couple of rockets going out, nothing too crazy. Let's see. This guy's got none. This thing has 0. Okay. This guy up here has 13 and 3 vehicle kills. That bazooka trooper pulling some serious weight. There's not a lot of droids left alive, to be completely honest with you. It seems like they're a bit of a dying breed. Oh, and we could check these E-Webs too, because they haven't exploded. This one got none, and this one got 2. So these E-Webs really didn't hold those droids at bay very well at all. I wish we could check dead bodies. That would be very cool to see how many kills they have, but sadly, not really possible. This droid flank over here, really not intimidating me at all. There's very few droids left alive over here. Just a few, and they're not going to get reinforcements. These guys are likely to mountain climb or go around to the entrance here and join these guys. And that's pretty much it. The droid tanks are stuck. They're not coming forward, so I don't think we'll really see anything from them in the future. It's just a matter of the droids. Oh, wait. Oh, it gets stuck again. Incredible. Yeah, I don't think those tanks are going to do anything to help. They might. I mean, we will see in the long run, but I really think it's just a matter of the clones taking out the droid infantry that's coming on forward. Why don't we watch the overhead like this so we can see the droids coming up over here and on the walls. Alright, boys, just like we thought, the droids have kind of petered out here, and the tanks have just been completely unable to get in. Over here, they kind of made an attempt and weirdly got grounded, so I don't know what their deal is over this way, but unable to get in. There's a droid over, or no, a couple droids over here. They can't move because they're pinned between that AAT and the wall. So let's move in the last 3 movable droids here, and they will all get decimated by the clones. And that is going to be a wrap on the Trench Fortress. What did you guys think of this battle? Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you have not already. We're working our way towards 700k. And comment on down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.